Hey, it's Chef Lovely, and today we're going to make veal piccata with a lemon, caper, and parsley butter sauce. This sounds delicious. Let's get those ingredients. 1 pound spaghetti, extra virgin olive oil, 1/2 cup all-purpose flour, kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper, 4 8-ounce veal cutlets, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 cup dry white wine, 1 lemon, the juice only, 2 tablespoons capers, washed and drained, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh Italian flat leaf parsley, 1/2 stick of unsalted butter, chilled and cut into cubes, and for a little bit of garnish, Italian flat leaf parsley leaves. So let's get started. First, I want you to cook your pasta according to the package directions, and then we're gonna set that aside. So that's what I have right here in this bowl. So I wanna get my pan nice and hot and ready for that veal. So we're gonna put this on a medium heat, not too hot. So while we're dredging, this is gonna get nice and warm and it's gonna be ready to go. So let's move on to our veal. I have 2 dishes here. On the first dish, I want you to take your flour, and we're just gonna drop all of that right on our plate. And we're gonna season it with just a little bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna season every layer, making sure that we have a delicious and flavorful veal piccata. Give that a quick little mix with your hands so that it's well incorporated. And then there you go. Step 1 to the dredging process is done. Okay, now in this bowl, I have my eggs, and I'm gonna take some water. We're gonna pour that right in. And we're gonna just whisk this all together with a little fork. We're just looking to break those yolks and to incorporate that water. And of course, as Chef Lovely always says, we wanna simply season. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of salt, just like that, a little bit of pepper. Fantastic. So one more little whisk here. Make sure we're breaking both yolks. And there we go. We're gonna pour this into our second plate. Okay, there we go. Now, it's time for the veal. Don't be scared, you can do this. So we're gonna take one of our veal cutlets here, be delicate, add a little finesse to it, and we're gonna lightly dredge it in our flour, our seasoned flour. Okay? Then we're gonna put it into our egg that we have in our second plate, and then it's ready to go into the pan. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do the rest of my veal cutlets, and when we come back, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna saute them until they're golden brown and bring this parsley butter sauce together. Okay, so I've dredged all of my veal cutlets. So you wanna get a little bit of the excess egg to fall right off, and then we're gonna go right into our oil here in our nice hot saute pan. We're gonna saute these for about 2 minutes on each side so that it's nice and golden brown. These veal cutlets are very thin, so it's not gonna take too much time. So I wanna make sure that you keep an eye on it so that they do not burn. Fantastic. Let's go in, let's add our last one, getting that little bit of excess off there. Fantastic. Give my hands a quick wash here. Okay, so like I said, no more than 2 minutes on each side. So don't walk away, don't go answer your phone, don't go put on a load of laundry, okay? Stay right here with it, and we're gonna take our tongs and we're gonna give it a flip so that it's beautiful and golden on the other side. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, now if you're like me, I like to take a little peek, okay? Just a quick little peek. And we're almost there. I know it's tempting. You want to go in and really take a big look and go underneath, but don't do that. But just take a little peek, see where it is, and then let it do its thing. Let it just be sexy, get golden brown for you. You're going to enjoy it, and it's going to be that beautiful brown caramelized color that we all love. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead. Let's flip our first piece of veal. There we go. Nice and brown, and that's exactly what you're looking for. Let's see another piece here. That needs a few more seconds. Uh-oh, the veal's getting away from me. All right, there we go. Beautiful color here. It's exactly what we're looking for. Give it a great flip. One flip. There we go. 2 more minutes on this side and it's gonna be done. So I want you to have a plate on the side waiting for you. So we can take our cooked veal, we can put it on the plate, and we're gonna set it aside so that we can build our beautiful parsley butter sauce. Okay, our veal cutlets are golden brown on both sides. So remember about that plate I told you to have handy. We're gonna take our veal out and we're gonna put it right on this plate. We're gonna let it rest for a second. Okay, fantastic. So there we go, delicious golden brown. We're gonna just set that aside. Now in this pan, there's a lot of yummies is what I like to call them, or in the professional kitchen, fond. There's a lot of flavor left down in this pan. So I'm gonna reduce my heat just a little bit, and I'm gonna deglaze this pan with some of that white wine, okay? Don't freak out, it's gonna get loud. Okay, I'm gonna take a wooden spoon, and I'm gonna slowly just stir, 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 and I'm gonna scrape these bits of all of our fond on the bottom of this pan. That's gonna add incredible flavor to our pan sauce here. So we wanna reduce this till about half. We wanna cook out that alcohol, and we wanna be left with the delicious flavor of the white wine. So there we go, all of those bits are coming up. That's looking delicious. I like what I'm seeing here. Okay, we're gonna add in some lemon juice. Go ahead, pour that in. We're gonna add our capers. And we're gonna add some fresh parsley. Beautiful color, great flavor. And we're gonna give this a great stir right here. That's looking delicious. Now remember, it looks pretty loose right now, but we're gonna whisk in some butter in just a few seconds. That's not only gonna add sheen, it's also gonna add flavor, and it's gonna add viscosity, so it's gonna thicken up this delicious sauce. Okay, fantastic. So we're gonna gradually add in our cold butter. So I'm gonna go about 2 pieces at a time. And we're gonna slowly incorporate this into our pan sauce that we're making here. If you have a whisk, you can use that too if it's a little bit easier for you. I'm getting hungry, you guys. Okay, let's go in, 2 more pieces. Give this a whisk. And as you can see, our sauce is thickening a little bit. It's getting nice and shiny, glossy, and of course, that equals flavor, right? So it's gonna taste absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Let's go in with our final 2 pieces here. And if we're at grandma's house, it may be about 3 or 4 more pieces. I don't know. Okay. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Move your pan a little bit too. Make sure we're really incorporating all of our ingredients here. Fantastic. So after our last piece of butter is melted and incorporated in, we're good to go. I'm gonna season with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna give it a taste to make sure it's right. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, 1 more quick stir here, and I'm gonna taste. That's really good. It's lemony, you get a little bit of brininess from the capers. Of course, that butter is in there, and that fresh parsley really kicks it up a notch. Fantastic. Let's plate this dish so we can eat. So I have a fresh plate here. I'm gonna take some of our spaghetti that we cooked earlier, and we're gonna put this right in the middle of our plate, give it a little twist so it sits up, has a little bit of height for you. Okay? And then we're gonna take 2 of our veal cutlets. We're gonna lay that right on top. Fantastic. Just like that. Now for our sauce. I'm just gonna go in there and just pick up the whole thing, and I'm gonna pour that right on top. Look at that. Wow. And don't forget that garnish. I've reserved some of our parsley here. A little bit of parsley on top, additional color and flavor. So, this is a dish I know you can do. I want you to enjoy it and save me a piece.